Welcome to 1320, the coolest hangout for youth and teens. Anyway, hi everybody and welcome to 1320, the coolest hangout for youth and teens.
Woo! I let her say that because I'm feeling gracious today. Don't listen to her. I'm feeling gracious today. I let her say it. But welcome to all the people from all the world who are watching us from different platforms, be it on YouTube, Raya TV, Instagram, or Facebook. Wait, what is Facebook in Japanese?
How are you asking me?
Facebook. Anyway, hi everybody. Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? I think so.
Well, hello. I am Rafiki, and right beside me is
sorry.
Career.exe is having problems today. We have to reboot. Okay, speaking of rebooting, this is week 4. I forgot what 4 is in Japanese, sorry. Ichi, ni, san, 4. 4.
That's like Mojambili tattoo ne. 5.
Yeah, something like that. So we're in week 4 of the rebooting series.
Yep.
By the end of this, all of us will have at least, and I mean at least, a degree in software engineering, because we have rebooted for 4 good weeks. At least we know something. Actually, I mean spiritual engineering.
Spiritual software engineering.
Yeah.
You'll be able to look at someone and be like, I know what's wrong with you. You need to reboot. Yep. Just press that button back there.
Or there is a problem in line 65.
Yep.
Check syntax.
Yep. All that jazz. Have you ever seen people code? It is one of the most fascinating things in my entire life.
It's one of the most hectic things in my life.
No, for me it's watching people. Like watching people code is fascinating.
Well,
I
for
would
me,
never.
It's people watching me do it, and I'm like,
for me, I would never.
If
like
I mess up this string, people will know.
Yeah, software engineering is one of those things that I'm just like, software engineering, like music production. I'm like, wow. I could watch you do this all day. Please don't try to teach me though, because it's not gonna happen. Anyway,
I can do this all day. Classic Captain America. Anyway,
so today is the last day of Life Reboot, and so obviously we're gonna be talking about what happens after you've rebooted. You begin to work. And what is work?
It is energy that has been converted.
And then what do you do with the energy?
Yes, energy converted from different sources to provide a mechanism that would work with proper efficiency. In short, energy is what do you talk about? Work.
What do you do with the energy?
What you do with the energy is work.
You take action. Bro, I handed it to you on a silver platter and you were just like, nope, I'm gonna ignore her.
No.
I'm gonna ignore everything she's saying right
Vampirism, yeah, we're allergic to silver. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So in short, we are taking action because that's what we are doing 2021. Take action. No matter what it is, take action. Yes, so you need to take action in everything.
Yeah.
You can't let a chance pass you by because you're not comfortable doing it. We'll get to that later on.
We will get well, I mean, we're already here, so it might as well. After you've rebooted, right? Rebooting is not like, is it like restarting? I don't know. Yeah, so it's kind of like restarting, where
not from scratch.
You have all of the information that you had before. It's just that you're choosing to go about living life a different way, right? It's like when with your laptop, you have all the laptop has all the information it had before, but because you've rebooted it, maybe you've added a couple of things to the mix. You've added some more apps. You know, you've done some tweaking.
You've removed the evil
whatever
stuff.
was bothering you.
You can't say evil stuff in a laptop, right?
I mean, you can say virus.
Well, you remove the evil virus. Remove the virus and worms and trojans and everything else that is eating your laptop away. And when you do that, you realize that things go differently. It's not slow, it's not lagging, it's not hanging. It's, as I said, efficiency. Supposed to say mucho bene, but then it doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
mucho bene? What does that mean?
No, mucho is Spanish, then
Yeah.
bene is Italian, so it's...
That doesn't,
Yeah.
yeah. And those two countries aren't even near each other, so there's no way they'd have slang that intersects the two languages.
We'll see.
I mean, France. I'm sure there's some language on the border of France and Italy that is spoken that is a mixture of both, but like Italy and Spain are two. Anyway, so yeah, so you have all the information that you had before the reboot, but you choose to do things differently. And one of the first things that you have to do as a human being, as a Christian,
Switch on. Yes. Go.
as a human being,
I
as
thought
a
you were talking
Christian,
about laptops.
no, in your life reboot is to break up your camp comfort, to break away from your comfort place, your
In
comfort
short,
zone.
You've
sorry.
had this a million
Comfort
times. Get out of your comfort zone. It sounds like something you know what it is, but you don't. But then when you think you don't, you know. And if you know, you don't. If that makes sense. So what is your comfort zone? Take your time. I want you to think about it.
Sit on it, think about it. Where are you most comfortable?
Yes.
The comfort place. Your comfort zone might be work related, might be home related, it might be people related.
Or it might be energy related.
Sure.
I'll get to that.
I
very
have
soon,
no idea
very
what he's
soon.
talking about, but sure. And these are the questions I'd like you to ask yourself, alright? So what is your comfort zone? What is your comfort zone?
Mine.
Mhm.
Right here. Okay, I'm kidding. My comfort zone.
I was about to be
is-
like, oh really? And then you said just kidding. So now I'm
my
offended.
comfort zone is doing something halfway. Then the energy goes away. That's why I was saying energy comfort.
Right.
The energy goes away, and you'll be like, I'll do this later. And the later can be 2 weeks
Yeah.
or a month later. Because, okay, let me say it from my actual perspective. I can, for those who don't know, I can start a music project like right now. Like, I'm so hyped about it. When is today? Today is
Friday.
25th June. I'm like, you know what? 25th June.
Nothing.
We'll cut. So ask me again. What's my comfort zone? Thank you.
It's 27th June?
No, it will be released on 27th June.
Right. Oh my god.
I didn't think. I thought of it as like.
I have a
wait,
friend whose
Friday.
birthday was 2 days ago and I forgot.
Trust me, I have a friend of mine whose birthday is today and I've forgotten.
Okay.
So yes, what my comfort zone is, let's say, for those who don't know, I can start a music project like today. Like today is Sunday, right? And I'm like, I'll do this for like this week, and it's fine, right? But then Monday ikifika, I open the project and I'm like, I'll do this later. July, August ifike, September, and I'm like, oh, I had a project in June. That's me. I'm like, I'll do it, and I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, my comfort zone, this is gonna sound really weird, but like my comfort zone is home, like my dad's house, and my dad and my sister. That's my comfort zone.
That's actually nice.
Yeah, that's my comfort zone. Like just
Them.
them. Yeah.
It's you reminded me. Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious, like from Fast and Furious 5, going forward. It's all about family.
It's all about family. Oh my gosh, that man reinvents family and the phrase, the word family with every single
thing.
thing,
Like-
every single movie. There's a new one,
My
and I'm
tie
pretty
is
sure
out.
he's.
Sometimes like, my tie is out. I'll call my family. I need to go.
Every single
I
time.
need to go get breakfast.
I'll
I'll call my family. Then like so I thought you're bringing your friends over to church. What happened?
They're not my
I don't have friends. I
They're
have
my
family.
Anyway, so yeah, so this is a question I'd like to ask. Okay, after that, why are you comfortable there?
Because it's easier to spend 20 minutes working on something
Yeah,
than 2 weeks working on something.
that's true. I'm comfortable there because I don't have to pay no bills. I don't gotta work for anything. Like,
But now
especially
you
since
do.
I dropped
Ho, ho,
out,
ho.
I don't have to work for anything. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have to impress them. They're always with me, so it's like I don't even have to go out. Like, I don't have to go and see them because they're there. So I'm comfortable because I don't have to try, I guess, which sounds so bad, but like
It's
the
understandable.
truth. Yeah, I'm comfortable because I don't have to try. Wow. Okay. How does it feel being comfortable, safe, secure, certain, in control?
Yes.
How does it feel?
Yes, it feels so. No, no. For in my case, no. In your case,
Yeah.
yes. In mine, no. How does it feel being there? Feels weird. Because you wonder what happened. Because trust me, when I tell you this, it sounds weird, but I get my melodies in the worst places you can think of.
The
Okay, not
washroom.
like worst, but
The washroom.
not okay, not.
When
I've
chicken
never
dump.
gotten one from the washroom
Yeah,
yet.
then that's not the worst place. Then it's not the worst
Okay,
place.
it's okay. Let me say the weirdest places ever.
Okay.
I can be
In the
having
washroom?
breakfast. No, I can be having breakfast. Like I go get some bread.
Mhm.
Nikifungua that. I'm like, I can use this somewhere. Then I think of something. Like my previous one was the microwave. I listened to the microwave, like buzzing, humming that, and I was like, ooh, that's a sick bass line. And I started working on it.
Isn't it monotone though?
Yeah, but
Microwave is like very.
it just started like,
monotone.
and I continued from there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And trust
Interesting.
me, I have not finished that project till now, and that was
Wow.
like 4 weeks ago.
That's great.
So yeah.
Good for you, bestie.
It's not comfortable, not at all.
Yeah. So, how does it feel being comfortable? For me, it feels. This is like, yes, safe and secure, yes,
And you're
but
certain.
and
certain
certain.
about
Yeah,
some
I'm not
things.
in control though. I'm not in control at all because it's not my house.
My house,
It's not
my rules.
exactly. It's not my house. But I am safe, secure, and certain. But it also feels, at times, I feel very. How would you put it? Like I'm not a functioning member of society, right? Because I'm
Huh?
not trying. I'm not
Oh.
doing anything. I'm just
What do you mean?
at home.
You know, it sounds weird. Like
I know it sounds weird, but like that's the best way I can put it. It's not. I don't feel worthless because that's not it. Because I know I have worth, especially to the two of them. But like it feels.
Eh.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I'm just here.
I
guess.
hope you
like
guys can
everybody else
understand
is,
the feeling.
everybody else is going to school, everybody else is going to work, everybody else is doing this, doing
And
that, and I
adjust.
spend 6 out of the 7 days in a week at home. So, yeah.
I suppose.
And
say
especially
one
as an
thing.
extrovert, that's just not healthy.
Grant me your life. Kiriya-sama.
We can switch places if you want. But yeah, that's those are the questions you should ask. I hope you answered as we were asking ourselves those questions as well. And the thing is, we have to, in order to take action, because again we've rebooted because there was some stuff we needed to get rid of, right? So because we've done that, we need to break away from our comfort zone. And I want you to like paint this image in your head, right? Imagine you're up in space. Imagine you're up in space, or you have a view of space.
Heaven, okay, but
Yeah, or you have a view of space from like a telescope or something, and you can see like all the stars, and they're so pretty. Like we've all seen like astro pictures of like how beautiful the sky actually is at night.
Yes, yes.
Like how beautiful it are, like the things we can't see just because of light pollution, how beautiful it actually
Light
is.
pollution.
Yeah. Have you never noticed that when you go to your shows, that's where you see stars the most? Because there's no like light, there are no street lights, there's no like buildings, all that.
That's what you mean by light pollution.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
I
what I
thought
mean.
like somebody throws a torch up there and uses it there and like, we need to see the light, yo. Light pollution or something. I don't know.
You killed me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes. So imagine you can actually be able to see what people usually see in astro pictures. And then so there's this whole like the stars, and it just looks beautiful. And then there's like this little like circle, right? There's like a weird like circle where there's only like 1-2 stars in it. And the person said, see that spot? That is your comfort zone. You know, it's nice. It's not bad. I mean, it has 1, 2, 3 stars. It's kind of cute. But everything else outside of that, that's where life happens. And that just, it sounds like something from Raf's Advice Corner. But yeah, that just like,
By the way,
yeah.
I have not given you advice. Sit down, my children. I have something to tell you.
You have nothing to say.
I have nothing to say.
So that is where the magic happens. And I think even for me right now, I guess I've been experiencing a life reboot for a while now. And right now I hope to go to school outside of the country, which is big because even before, the school that I chose to go to was in Kenya because I didn't want to leave the country. I was scared of leaving the country because that's my comfort zone. And I was scared of leaving. So, but now I'm like, no, I have to get out of my comfort zone. I have to know what it's like to be out there, not having the crutch of family, your friends, and just figure myself out. And it's exciting, but it's also nervous. I am scared. I am shaking in my boots, but I'm also excited at the prospects of. I will actually slap you.
They're just gone.
Okay. And I'm excited, but I'm like nervous. Like I'm excited because I have no idea what that's gonna be. Like I truly like there's no, what's it called? There's no previous experience to go off of. It's just like this is truly completely new for me. But it's also like nervous because like okay, but what if it's awful? Or what if it's amazing?
Uncharted lands, and we must explore.
Are you gonna keep doing that?
No.
Okay.
That's for you. That's for you.
Thank you. So yeah, and that's me stepping out of my comfort zone, and that's me being scared and nervous about it because what if people don't like me? Ooh, we're not gonna start unpacking that. We're not gonna start unpacking that on 1320. But yeah, that's just some of the fears I have. So yeah.
And
That's
that
me
leads
taking
us
action.
to. Your point actually leads us to something else.
What else are we being led to?
We need to walk by faith and not by sight. You can close your eyes and imagine that there are enemies all around you, but you need to know that victory is assured. Hi.
That was really weird. I have no idea what I was supposed to be imagining. Like, who was I in this scenario?
Am
I the general?
No, a samurai.
I'm a samurai. I walk by myself or with a team?
No, well, you're a samurai that has been let's say the whole army.
What am I wearing?
I don't know. What would you want to wear?
I
A
don't
samurai
know. What do
chooses his
samurais
armor.
wear?
They wear armor.
Okay.
Anyway, what
Is
I was
it
trying to
armor
say,
from like England,
no,
from China?
No, like Japanese armor.
Oh, Japanese. Okay.
Big shoulder. And
Right. Do I walk by myself or with other people?
Yes, by yourself. You're surrounded by enemies.
I'm surrounded by enemies. What do the enemies look like?
I don't know. Let's think ninjas. Let's say the
Okay.
ninjas. Black.
So ninjas.
Ninjas in black.
Right. Okay. Are they like mixed race ninjas? Are they only
Oh,
black
Mijifunika,
ninjas?
you can't
Right.
see.
But I can see the eyes, right? So like maybe I see some blue eyes, some.
Okay,
green
it's
eyes.
at night and it's raining.
Oh. Okay. So what did you tell me to do again? Imagine.
Imagine that you're a samurai
Right.
in the battlefield.
Okay.
And you're
Why
surrounded.
am I on the battlefield by myself?
Because everybody else is elsewhere. Samurais fight with honor, so
Right.
they carry the weight on their shoulders and all that. Yeah. So imagine you're there,
Okay.
surrounded by your enemies,
Right.
and you have your katana with you. No, wait, no.
I only have one katana.
No,
I thought I'm
no.
a samurai.
A samurai. You need a bigger one.
Right.
You have a bankai with you.
Okay.
Bankai
What's a
kato.
bankai?
Like those swords. They have the normal handle, but then a very huge blade.
Oh, like the.
Yeah,
Okay.
the massive ones. Yeah. You have your bankai with you,
Right.
and you're surrounded by your enemies.
Uh-huh.
You know that you're outnumbered,
Right.
but you believe that victory is assured.
Right.
Yes.
And how do I believe this?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's up to you, Sasa.
Do I actually defeat them, or do they just kill me?
You defeat them.
Oh.
That's the whole point of working by
But
faith.
how? Like just when it just goes like it's a boomerang, it just when it goes around.
Let's stop imagining. Sarah, you're just
Okay.
going off. You're this week your
But you
homework.
told me to
Thank you.
imagine.
This week your homework is to research on Japanese wars. Thank you. Wow, that was tough.
That's boring
tough.
homework, but okay.
That was really tough. Anyway, working by faith and not by sight. It's believing in things that seem way out of like a
Reach.
human mind's proportion. I was supposed
Yeah.
to say reach, but then you said reach before me, so I had to look for something to say. Yes. In short, what you can say is, let's say,
Like Jeff Bezos going into space. Did you know he's going into space?
no,
His spaceship looks like a dick. He's going into space.
no, I didn't.
Yeah, he's going into space, and somebody paid 28 million to go with him. So.
Okay, what I was supposed to say, it's something like, you all know the story of William Gates, Bill Gates, for those people who
I
didn't
was so confused about who William Gates is.
know. Bill Gates, come on. He started the Microsoft
Microsoft?
thing in a very weird way.
How was
Very
that?
weird. It was just him as, not I can't say as a kid, but as
Right.
a young adult.
Person.
Yeah, he was like, okay, he stole some ideas from Macintosh. That is conspiracy
Forgiven.
theories. Yeah. But then he was like, I know I'm alone in this, but I can do something. And people are like, there's no way you're going to do something. And right now I'm literally using a laptop that runs from his thingy. Yes. If that doesn't
Oh.
make sense, the guy who started Google, he literally started it in
What's
a
his
garage.
name?
I don't know. Mr. Google.
Are you sure? I
Yes.
thought Apple was the one that was started
No,
in a
no.
garage.
Google-
Google was started in a college.
In a garage also. Like
I thought it was a
after
college.
school. It was
I
like an
thought
after-school thing.
Google and Facebook college. Amazon,
Marvel.
Amazon, Marvel, and Microsoft. No, Amazon and Marvel garage. I don't know how Microsoft got started.
Google also got the garage thing. I remember
And
at the
Apple.
garage door they had the two O's. It was very weird. Starting from-
Interesting.
Anyway, yes,
And wasn't it more than one person though?
it was more than one
It was
person.
like 3 dudes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know that Facebook started out as like a place to rank women based on their attractiveness?
I didn't know.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, we're still waiting for you to apologize for that.
30 days Facebook jail for you. Anyway, the point is, they didn't see the end of it. They didn't see where it would go in 5-10 years to come.
Now everybody uses Google, and
But-
everybody has a Gmail account,
They actually kept going on.
and the United States wants to sue them.
Why?
Or because their satellites are so many that you can see where all of the base camps for the United States military is.
Very insecure.
Yeah,
Anyway,
very insecure.
yeah, so the point is they couldn't see what their creation would be in like 10-15 years. They are just thinking, I'll just do it. I'll just
I'm fine, I'm not dying.
I'll just keep on keeping on. That is something that we talked about now. Anyway, yeah. And years later they became like all the names that we know and
I
love.
can't live without,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
And the same thing goes like for us.
Mm.
Although your dream might seem
Possible.
very, very like
Impossible.
far to reach, with God everything is possible. That's Philippians 4:13.
Remember it.
And that was perfectly timed. Philippians 4:13. Bling. It's like you've actually verified what I was saying.
Like the light bulb on top of the head. And then the last thing that we would like you guys to remember is God still piles up waters.
Huge.
He still turns water into wine.
Huge buckets of.
I was saying the miracles. He still turns water into wine. So just tonight, just go take a jug of water, put it outside. In the morning, sweet, sweet wine.
Trust me, it will be water with mosquitoes on top. That is the only thing that will happen.
What if it rains? If it rains, you get double water, and people will be like, "Oh my God, it's a miracle!"
Actually, tajai mabike, so.
Exactly. You get double water. Anyway, God still does the things that, well, not necessarily the things that he did in the Old Testament, but, you know, he still does what he does, how he does, when he does.
That's how he do.
That's how he be doing. So you just,
What he do, what it is, what it isn't.
oh, yeah!
Domain.
So
Domain
just
aside.
trust him.
Even
because-
if it looks impossible.
Impossible. Sorry, I keep that every time you say impossible, that's all that comes to mind. So yeah, what was the first thing? Get out of your comfort zone. Walk by faith, not by sight, right? You're walking among the stars. So walk by faith.
We are walking in the battlefield.
Have you seen the quote for like aim for the moon? That way even if you don't make it, you land amongst the stars.
I thought it was aim for the sun, and if you don't get it, land on the moon.
Really? That just sounds a bit weird.
It sounds very weird. I
That
was
sounds
thinking
very weird.
the actual like
I've had
proximity
aim for the moon.
between the sun and the moon.
Yeah.
Like by the time
There's
they're
like 4
almost
planets.
together, in a way, utakosa
Yeah, exactly. So aim for the moon. That way, if you don't make it, you land amongst the stars.
Aim for the stars.
Also, if your dream.
If you don't get it.
Also, if your dream doesn't scare you, dream bigger. Your turn. Give another one.
Yes.
Okay, I have another one. Oh gosh, I had another one.
What was it?
If your dream doesn't scare you, dream bigger. Sorry, that should not. I should not.
I told you Sarah.exe is having problems today, and I'm not the only one seeing them. Anyway, since Sarah
I had so many other
had
greatness
so many
quotes.
to say,
Oh,
let me say
I have another one. Are you ready? What if I fall? But oh my darling, what if you fly?
Oh.
So it's one person asking one person. Yeah. And then there's this one from the tortoise in Kung Fu Panda. Don't come for me. Last time I watched Kung Fu Panda was when the third one came out.
Not for me to stew, huh?
When he says, yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future.
No.
Yes.
He said, Master Ugwe, you can actually search this. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. And that is why they call it the present.
Very good.
Yes.
What about Rafiki? What was that thing Rafiki said? I don't think it has to do with greatness. I don't think it had to do with greatness. Does it? I'm pretty sure it does. Oh yes.
Ask me.
And then Simba said, I just can't wait to be king. So there you go. There are your quotes for greatness.
There's one more from Lawface and Loki. I am your king.
Good for you.
That's the simplest thing ever. So you are your own king.
That is American.
What?
Captain America.
Life is good. Life is really good. Yeah, and there you go.
And there you go. That's all of those. Especially the one for I just can't wait to be king. Keep that in mind. It's a very important quote. And it has helped me through a lot of stuff. You know, whenever I'm doubting myself, I'm like, I just can't wait to be king. Simba said that.
This has helped me so much that I don't have long hair. If you don't know what that is, watch Loki.
I don't know.
Watch Loki, the series. Just watch it. That means you're talking to teens, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Watch Loki.
Because you'll remember it from...
Give Marvel all your money.
You'll remember it from a certain Marvel movie, Thor Ragnarok, when he fell for 30 minutes and actually landed.
I've been falling
the hair flip thing.
for 30 minutes.
He has done that thing like 3 times in Loki. So you have to do it. In short, whenever you get down, get back up. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching 1320. Would you like to pray?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
he would like to pray.
Okay, let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this amazing afternoon that you've given unto us. Thank you for the people watching. Thank you for everybody that is helping us with this production. Thank you for everybody who is streaming this. And we thank you for your word. We thank you for all the knowledge that you're giving unto us, that will help us in our life. And I pray, Father, that whoever listens to this, whoever listens to this, whoever watches this, I pray, Father, that it may impact them in one way or another. And even as we go on into this new week, Father, may you be with us, may you bless us, and may you protect us. In Jesus' name we pray, trusting and believing. Amen.
Everybody look left. Everybody look right. Something, something, something. I'm shining in the spotlight, the spotlight. This will be King Simba's finest thing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. That's it. That's all I know. We can do Hakuna Matata though. I know all of Hakuna Matata.
Do you know the one that I know?
Which one?